What's good with the YouTube? It is your boy Sean Rock to the represent Mandatory Thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive. And I am back again with another video in my cantaloupe version of a Nike shirt. Just got done doing my cardiovascular work, and I am back with another video for this morning. And today's topic will be the Excel protocol. Why it's important for you to work out and get in shape. And I'm going to break this down in 3 series, but today I'm going to tell you guys the 6 different topics that we're going to talk about when it comes to exercise, so you guys know exactly what you need to do and what you're getting into and what you're gaining. So the 6 different steps or 6 different benefits to exercise is: number 1, muscular strength. Number 2, cardiovascular fitness. Number 3, muscular endurance. Number 4, flexibility. Number 5, skill development. And number 6, aesthetics, which is looks, the way that your body looks, which is one of the biggest reasons why most of us want to get in shape. So today I will break down the first 2, and the first 2 is muscular strength and cardiovascular fitness. And I wrote a couple notes here, so I'm going to share a couple thoughts. So what is muscular strength? Muscular strength is the amount of force a muscle can produce with a single maximum effort. So it's pretty much how strong you are. The proper protocol for muscular strength, if you're training for muscular strength, is to train with low reps and long rest periods. So you want to do low reps, preferably within the 3 to 7 rep range. That's a stretch, but 3 to 7 reps is usually in that muscular strength range, with longer rest periods, right? Because you want to be using extremely heavy weight, right? So that you're getting stronger, and you want to have those longer rest periods, anywhere between, I would say, 1.5 minutes to upwards to 3 to even 5 minutes rest periods in between sets, so that you 100% recover, and that you are able to, for the most part, lift the same amount of weight that you lifted before. Now me, I train with body weight only. I don't use weights per se, but there is a protocol that you can follow to make your muscular strength training effective with body weight. And the way to do this with body weight is to incorporate isometric training, angular training to force the muscles to fatigue in the low rep range. So let's say I want to, on a pushing movement, it's best to do maybe a handstand push-up, because I know that I'm going to fatigue within that 5 to 6 rep range. Or for a push-up, I would do isometric holds in between the reps to ensure that I fatigue within that 4 or 3 to 7 rep range. So that's how you do it with body weight training. The second one I would like to talk, first before I get into that, let's talk about the benefits of muscular strength, because you have to know the benefits. So the first one is that having muscular strength helps keep the weight off. That's always great. Having muscular strength is going to make you stronger. It's going to make you appear bigger, but it's going to also help strip the body fat off. The biggest benefit is that it protects bone health and muscle mass, right? So you want your bones to be stronger. Training for muscular strength is going to make your bones much stronger. It increases your metabolism, which is beneficial. This also helps you keep the weight off, and this also just makes you more healthy and more productive. And the biggest benefit too is it makes you stronger. It gives you mental toughness, and it makes you confident. So you want to be incorporating muscular strength training in your exercise protocol. And that can vary depending on what sport you play, and what's your lifestyle, and what's your goals. If you're an athlete who focus primarily on endurance, you still should train for some muscular strength in your training protocol. Not much, but some. So the second subject we want to talk about is cardiovascular fitness. What is cardiovascular fitness? And cardiovascular fitness is the ability for the heart, the blood, and the lungs to supply oxygen-rich blood to working muscles and tissues to produce energy. Cardiovascular training is tough, but it is necessary. It is super vital. Everyone should be doing cardiovascular training of some sort at least 3 to 5 times a week. And here's why. Here's a couple reasons why there's benefits to it. Number one, it reduces the risk of heart disease, lung disease, cancer, and all the other crap that comes our way. So, you know, we know that cancer is just been a beast and just been murking people for ages. So anything that helps us fight against cancer, we need to be doing. It also increases mental alertness and increases well-being. So who doesn't want to have more mental alertness? Who doesn't want to have more health and be, you know, more clear? Of course, it helps keeps the weight off, and it provides us with mental toughness as well. So a couple protocols that you can follow for cardiovascular fitness. There's 3 different forms that you can do this with. You can do low intensity cardio, high intensity cardio, and more of a medium intensity steady state cardio. The best cardiovascular approach for cardiovascular health in general usually is more of the steady state. But if you're trying to build muscle mass, I would say do low intensity and high intensity, or just mix a variation of all 3 protocols together into one style of training. But you must get your cardiovascular working, whether it's low intensity, high intensity, or medium intensity. And a simple way to break it down, what's low intensity? Low intensity is usually walking. What's medium intensity? Medium intensity is somewhere between jogging and running, right? What's high intensity? High intensity is somewhere between running and sprinting. So higher impact running and sprinting. Sprinting is something that you can do for 5 to 10 seconds. For low intensity or medium intensity, you want to be doing this consistently for anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes, consistently non-stop. You know, preferably about 20 minutes. So if you're walking, you want to walk non-stop for 3 minutes before you do any resting. Now, of course, walking is low intensity, so you should be able to walk the whole 20 minutes or 30 minutes of your cardiovascular training. If you're doing medium intensity, you know, you should be able to run at least 3 to 8 minutes consistently before stopping. Preferably when you're doing cardiovascular training, you don't want to rest much unless you're doing high intensity. If you're doing high intensity work, meaning if you're sprinting, you want to absolutely rest because you're doing maximum effort. You're going 100%. You're going all out. You're burning yourself out. And this type of training affects, you know, your muscle gains as well, you know, when you're doing high intensity training. So that's the end of this portion. I'll be back soon with the second part of this series, and we're going to talk about muscular endurance and flexibility next. So I hope you liked the video. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock to the represent mandatory thrive. Peace.